Welcome back everybody, this is Danny Code, and we're continuing on with Space Engineers today. As you can see, I've done a lot of stuff since the last episode, and I really took a lot of time to try to figure things out as far as vehicles. So in the last episode I had Ladybug, and this is Ladybug, by the way. I did take off the solar panels and I put on a mining rig on there, and I actually put on a connector in the back as well, and I'll show you about that. I'll show you what else that can do in a minute. And I also did, so I have Ladybug Part 2 over there. As you can see, it's huge. I don't think it's going to be called Ladybug though. I think we're going to have to name this something else. Give me suggestions down in the comments, by the way. So this one's huge. This one has a connector on top, and as you can see, that is connected to the base. I do have to finish this stuff off. So this is all conveyor belts. So when I do connect up to the base, it will take everything out of the cargo holds and will shift it up to the base. Now, the thing I want to do here with this too, these are by 5x5 wheels, by the way. The thing I want to do here, and as you can see too, I have just a load of cargo bays on there, and I'm going to be hooking those up. But the thing I want to do is I don't know what I want to do exactly with this as far as mining. Do I want to make it a mining ship, or do I want to make it, or mining rover, I should say, or leave it as like something that we can just roll around with. So the other thing I wanted to do is, and I have an atmospheric flyer as well. Since the last episode, I have created one of those, and that is working perfectly. So what I can do with that one, let me go over to show you where that one is. You may have gotten a peek of it. It is up there. There it is. And it's working beautifully, by the way. And I want to maybe put on some more drills on it, but right now it's doing really good. The other thing I want to do with it is, as you can see too, I have 2 batteries on it because we have just a ton of thrusters on here for maneuverability and whatnot. But the other thing I want to do here is we don't have any downward thrusters. So when I turn over, I turtle. So when I flip over, it's very hard to flip it back over. So when I'm on my back on that, and which happens more often than I'd like to admit, then I'd like a way to actually flip it back. There is another trick I have with that as well. Let me just get my energy up here. But yeah, so I'm going to be going out and mining some materials, so we have enough to build Ladybug Part 2 over there. But again, like I said, guys, give that a name. I don't think Ladybug Part 2 is sufficing. Maybe we'll just call it the Big Rover at the moment. But yeah, so I need enough material, especially iron, to build it up proper. Now, what I was going to say though too is what I can do is I actually unhook this from the base, right, and then park this lander or this atmospheric ship right on top of there, and then go to a mining place, then mine with that ship. We can do that as well. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, let me go and show you just one thing with this. And then we will go do a mining thing. So let's turn that on with Y. So with this one here, let's turn off the parking brakes. That was P, of course. So this one, I had it set up so I can just go over here. Ooh, missed that hole. That I can just go over here, right, and back up. And I have this set so the steering and the propulsion I can just reverse, as you can see on the hotbar there with 2 and 3. So if I do that, I can just flip over, and now that's forward. I know you can't see what I'm pressing on the keyboard, but that's forward. So that makes it easier. Woohoo! That makes it easier to actually line up with that connector to the base. As you can see, I'm still kind of getting my bearings here. So, but here's the thing with this. So this is really kind of finicky. As you can see, it doesn't line up, right? So every time I have to do this, what I have to do is I have to go into the menu here, go into my wheels, and where is the, so height offset here, and just make that go down like so, and then it lines up. So, but this isn't a perfect thing, and I found that doing it with Rover 2 over there, the big Rover, doing it from above and using a, let's just show you just 1 second here. Let me just, I'm going to put this on the base. So just backing up a little bit or going forward, as the case may be. And that should, I think, lock in. There we go. So we're locked in. And yeah, so we're locked in. Also, I do have on my hotbars, I have learned my lesson. On my hotbars for here, as you can see on 8, we have the battery. And right now it's on auto. But if you want it to charge up fast, you click it on to charge there. So that really does help. The other issue with this base that we need to find out, I need to figure out, is that if you go over here and we look at the base battery, it is red. And as you can see, ever since I have put on another pylon here with another wind turbine, and I actually added a few solar panels, but with everything hooked up, with Ladybug on the other side there, with our ship here, and with the big Rover, with all of these hooked up, it just drains his battery. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out there, but for now we're okay. It's not too bad. But what I was gonna say is, the other way to hook a Rover to the base is through, here's a connector connected to this piston. And in the piston, if we look in the piston here, I just want to make sure that I have enough fuel before I do anything here. Yeah, we're 90%. So in the piston here we have so velocity, maximum distance to 0.4. So if I hit reverse, it'll kind of push it down a little bit. And I pushed it down far enough to where we have just a little bit of clearance here, but it is close enough so when the Rover is sitting here, it will be able to connect. So that's how I did that. Now, as you can see too, that piston is connected to some conveyors that I have not finished off yet. And those conveyors, I added another cargo bay there, or cargo container there. I added some conveyors here for a cargo container here. So we have a few more cargo containers, so we have quite a bit of cargo space. I do want to put on another large cargo container. I'm not really sure where I want to put that. So where do I have that? I think I have that on my hotbar. That is not it. Is that it on 8? No, that's an antenna. 9, that's what I wanted. No, that's a medium or small. Let me just, I think I have it. Is it on 2? No. Is it on 2? Yeah, so there we go. So 3, there we go. So here's a large cargo container. So I don't know where I want to put this. Let me just go in a different view here. I don't know where I want to put this exactly, but it'll fit. And then it'll fit like over here. And then what I can do is I can hook it up with conveyors. So I think I want to do that as well. Anyways, so a lot of stuff to do. So the first thing I want to do here, let's just go out of the view here. We'll do that, 0. We're going to go mine a little bit. And I'll show you that a little bit. So if I fly up to my atmospheric ship, hop in. And now I have this set up a little bit kind of the same. So on 8 on my hotbar there, the battery's on charge. But before you disconnect, you don't want to have it on charge because you'll disconnect, you'll lose all the power on your ship, and then it'll just fall. So you want to definitely put it on auto, and then unlink. All right, so we are good. We are going up here. I do want to, like I said, I do want to put on some some downward thrusters on here because I find myself turtling occasionally. But for now, the downward flight control, so if I did want to go down, let's just kind of go like this. If I did want to go down, I just press C, and as you can see, it kind of goes down. We have 2 hours of battery life, even though we have like 2 batteries on here, so we definitely want something better than this in the future. But I'm gonna go grab some of this iron over here. And I've been kind of mining this area out a little bit. You can see I have a little hole there. Oh no, am I gonna crash? Do not crash. Alright, I had a little bit of momentum going there that I was trying to show you my mining hole, but I had a little bit of momentum there going. It almost did not stop. Where is my mining hole now? Hold on. Where did I put that? Let's go up here. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so as you can see, I have some iron here, and I do have an ore detector on here, so when we do get closer to the iron, it should just put it there. There it is. So 69. So let me just check something. I shouldn't. Is my ore detector? Where's my ore detector? Hello. There it is. And is that all the way up? Yeah, that range is all the way up to 50 meters. Okay, so I was thinking that was 100 meters for some reason. Whatever. Okay. So we're going to go in very gently. And I've crashed so many times when I've done this. So I have on my hotbar here on 1, I have the, let's just go in here real quick. So I have it, you can do your drill here, but that just turns it off and on. So if I did this, you can toggle it on and off like this. But if you want it to act like a block tool, like your mining tool, do it from here. And then what you can do is you can do the right click to clear out areas. Let's just go view here. Go in. There we go. And you can just clear out huge swaths of area here. Like that. And let me make sure that I don't flip over there. And then when you're ready to mine, let's just go in here and grab some iron here. And you can see that red right there is iron. So we're going to grab some of that. By the way, let's just go into our inventory. So you can see we have a little bit of iron right now, a little bit of stone, but we should have quite a bit of storage on here. So I want to grab, I'm going to try to concentrate on mostly getting iron here, because stone we can just get anywhere. And I think this will help us build our, and boy, you got to be delicate when you do this, by the way, because you will ruin your ship. Anyways, but I think we need mostly iron to build the big rover, so for the components. So yeah, this is so much better, and you can see now we're full there, our inventory is full. So I'm going to back out just a little bit. I'm going to put it in a different view here. And just kind of, if you're stuck in here, just kind of turn around a little bit and do the right mouse button, and you can kind of dig out a little bit like that. Or you can back out, either way. So there we go. So there is mining with my new atmospheric miner. So, which is fun. I should put on a couple more mining drills on top there, but as you can see, it filled up really quick. So, but we only have one cargo container. So, all right. So I'll show you the method I use. I'll show you the method I use to dock here. So you gotta come in kind of slow if your ship doesn't really have the ability to slow down quickly. And I do have three thrusters in the forward motion there, so that those should slow us down pretty good. But this is the target here, so that is our connector. So we're just going to get a little closer, but I hit the Alt key and I change my view. And then you can get a little bit better. You can get a little bit better of a view of how you're going in there. I'm going to straighten out here. Kind of go down just a little bit here like this, and then go in. I've been getting the technique down here. I've been getting a little bit better with this, and if you get close enough, it'll kind of lock you in a little bit. Just doing that, just a little forward, a little bit, a little down, a little more forward, a little sparks there, little sparks. Not to be concerned. And there we go. So once it turns yellow, you can see it kind of snaps in a little bit. And then I hit the 9 key at the moment. The 9 key for me is on the quick bar here. So that'll lock us. And there we go. So we're locked. We got a good lock. And again, so my battery can charge back up. I'm going to turn that on to charge with the 8 key. And then let's look at our inventory real quick here. So as you can see, we got a ton of iron and some stone. But that's okay. Yeah, so a ton of iron, a little bit of stone. But that's good. So mostly iron. Well, a little more stone than an iron, but yeah, so that's let me just do the ship. There we go. So this is what's on the ship. So 5,000 and 2,000. So yeah, that's good. That's a pretty good haul. So now that we're connected, what it's going to do is it's going to now automatically unload into the refinery that we have here through the conveyor belts. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go like that. Now I'm gonna first, because I'm really kind of concerned about the power here, let me look at what the power is doing. So let me look at the battery here, the battery on the station. So these lights, base battery. There you go. I named it. Gotta rename these things because this list gets pretty long. I know you can hide some things as well, but that's okay. So yeah, so we're current. Yeah, it's currently just depleted, and it's not really getting any inputs. It's not getting any input because I found out that everything's connected to it. All these batteries are charging off it, so it's not getting any input because all the power that we're generating is actually going up into our batteries on our vehicles. With that said, I think, one thing I can do here, let's jump over here, is I can disconnect this guy, Ladybug, because he has, or is it a she? It's a Ladybug, isn't it? She has pretty good power here, so this is a full battery. So, and I think it's actually pulling power even though it's idle. So I'm going to go ahead and unconnect her. Right, and then I'm going to turn it off. So that should, let's just jump back out. So that should mean that it's not taking any power from the base, for one, and it's not using any power from its battery. So hopefully, I think that's correct. Okay. So, very cool. So, let me go look at the battery stats now. The base battery. Yeah, still not really getting any, but that helps, I think. Alright, so let's go and see what we want to do here. So, I think the easiest thing to do is I'm going to go ahead and I think build at least one more of these. I'm also going to put on, I think, because this is kind of wasted space here at the moment, I'm going to put on some solar panels over here. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There we go. I knew we had solar panels somewhere. So I'm just going to add some solar panels. I think we can just add them, but not like that. I just want to face them to the sky. Oh my god. There we go. I think that'll work. We can we put them on there? Or at the very least, I know I can put one on here as well. Right? So I can put one on here, or one, maybe two. Yeah, so that's a no-go. Alright, so I'm just going to stick a couple here. I think one... I want to put it on this side, though. Let's put it on that side. Do like this. Goodness gracious, I can never get the... I should look at the little corner thing there. Should be able to do... Oh, it's because I'm in the way, isn't it? There we go. Ah, it's so finicky. There we go. Just like that, and... Oh, because there's lights there, by the way. I forgot about that. Let me just put them over here. I forgot I had a light on there. They're kind of hidden. Not hidden, but they're kind of not easy to see. There we go. That's the one I want. Put one there. Alright, so we'll just do that one. And then we'll probably go ahead and add another wind turbine and maybe a few more on that pylon. Alright, so what do we need for this? So add that to the build queue. Come down here. I gotta be careful of my hydrogen fuel. If I go into inventory, let's take these out and add that. So we need a few solar cells. So let's go ahead and build those. Production solar cells, and we needed let's just do 30 of those. Oh, looks like we're making them. So we need nickel. Okay. So let me look at my inventory here. So it looks like we have just very little nickel. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my... Let's go find some nickel. Let's go find some nickel. I thought I had enough. But I guess we don't. So let's look at our nickel. And let's go ahead and go into our GPS. And we do have nickel, right? NIS silicon nickel. Do we have just nickel? No. So let me just show this on HUD. Always visible. So alright, so where is that? So let's go ahead and kind of look. Where is that? That is... It's over up there. It's up there. Okay. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get some nickel. Actually, you know what I should just do? I think we can just get that from stone. So what I'm going to do... I know it's a little bit inefficient to do it this way, but what I'm going to do, let's turn the battery back to auto. Disconnects. Get up here. So what I'm going to do is... let's just get our view here. I'm just going to go over to this mountain over here and just grab a bunch of stone. I think that's going to be the fastest way to do it. Let's get out in the sun here. And slow down. Oh, I need to put on some more reverse thrusters. Alright, so let's change our view. It's a little easier to do it this way. Sometimes. Just kind of creeping in here. There we go. So this should give us enough nickel. I mean, this is pure stone, so it's pretty efficient that way. But we'll get other stuff as well. I'm trying to keep my eye on the horizon level too. Like in the middle of the screen, you can see it there with that little gray line. And also you can see it on the HUD on the bottom right there. That little circle with the gray line in there. So you can see if I flip that way, it changes. So that's a good way to find that as well. So I'm trying to keep that level, because again, I don't have downward thrusters, just in case I turtle, which again happens more than I like to admit. going to fill up that top line there, I guess, is the conveyors. I'm just going to fill those up as well. Looks like I only have half an hour, a little over half an hour to do this. That's a power. I'm looking over there on the right hand side of my HUD there. You can see how long you have to do what you're doing. Oh, I just bumped my butt. Alright, let's back out. Kind of trying to be... Let's go up a little bit. Trying not to hit the mountain. I can hit the side of the barn. Alright, now I put that solar panel in there and I wasn't thinking of landing and taking off. And I noticed when I took off, it felt like it was kind of close. As you can see, it's like sticking out there a little bit. So I'm going to have to be wary of that. I may want to replace that or put that someplace else. Alright, let's go for landing. And when you have a lot of ore on your ship, it does make it a lot harder to fly. Just be aware of that. I have found that out the hard way. So, alright, up a little bit. Don't want to scrape it. And down a little bit. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And then 9. And then 8, so it goes on recharge. And as you can see now, that stuff is like going out of the... Took it out of the conveyors first, now it's going out. Yeah, it's just purely stone. Just purely stone. But that should get us some nickel. So, let's go ahead and get out of here. Beauty. How you doing, Ladybug? Oh, as you can see too, I started filling in the base blocks as well, but you need a ton of steel plates to do that. Alright, so let's see if we can't... Are they building them? Yeah, I think they're building them. They built a few of them anyways. So we're getting the nickel that we need, but we're not getting it really that fast. So the problem with the stone though, getting the stone, is that if you look at the refinery, you have this gravel. I mean, and this is what I've been doing with this. I take the gravel, and I have a little gravel pit down here, just on the other side of the big Rover. I probably want to move this. As you can see, I've been just kind of dumping in here. Eventually, eventually it's probably going to turn into a pile, but I don't know what else to do with it. Is there anything else we can do with that? Put it down in the comments if you know what else we can do with that. Like, what is there any purpose for this gravel? Can we use it for anything, or do we just have to get rid of it? Oops. I used to have a ramp going up that way. Apparently, I probably should still have one. All right, let's see how we're doing. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like we're getting those. Getting those now. Cool. Okay, so let's see if we have enough now. We still need 4 solar cells. Come on, solar cells. I should have went to get that nickel. Let me take these out, just so we're making solar cells. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna have to do another round. Okay. Let me go ahead and make sure that I have... Let me fill up my hydrogen tank here. It's at 51. By the way, since everything is connected now, I just double-clicked on my hydrogen tank and put it in storage, and then the O2H2 generator took it and then filled it up, and now I'm going to take it from there, and it's now on my bar. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and do one more. One more should do it, definitely. Go grab some more stone real quick. And how is our battery doing on here? It should be okay. Oh, by the way, I called this a bee. It's the bee, because it buzzes around. So ore detector, gyroscope, drill, cockpit. Did I not? Where's the battery? Oh, B1 battery. There we go. And do I not have them? Oh, you know why? That's why. Because I had it. There we go. So I have 3 batteries on here, by the way. Yeah, so they're getting, so it would take 26 minutes to fill them up completely. And actually, I forgot, you can actually see it on the bar there, on the quick bar. It's at 87% on charge at the moment. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn the batteries to auto and unlock and get up. And let's go ahead and grab some stone. I think that's our little divot over here. What were we getting the last time? Not really too sure. It's okay. Looks like there's a dark spot here. Now, are the dark spots, are those still like where ore is? Where like premium ore is, like iron and stuff like that? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just, can I do it like this? Would this be better? Yeah, maybe that'll be better. I can see what I'm doing. Still testing out exactly the way that works best for me. Like, what kind of view. But this seems to be okay. This seems to be nice. I like it. It works. Yeah, that one drill. I don't think I need to put another drill in here. That one drill really does fill up our cargo container pretty darn quick. So I'm not too worried about that. Alright, let's just fill up our, what you call it? There we go. Back out. Turn her around. And go back to base. This should do it, hopefully. Slow down. Yeah, since I have so much on board now, since I have so much weight on board, it took forever to slow down. And I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting it takes forever to slow it down. Alright, let's go ahead and line her up. Line her up. Try not to hit anything. Down. And come on, get in there. There it is. Okay. I don't know, that one took a little while there. It's okay. Let's connect up to the base and then turn on our charge. Turn on our battery to charge. Okay. So, very cool. Let's get out. And, oops, let's go over to the other side here. Hello. Ooh-wee. Alright. I can never remember which orientation to do the pitch or yaw there. Or the yaw. I do it the wrong way around every time. Alright, so let's look at the inventory here. Do we have enough now? We should have enough in production. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's go finish this solar panel so we can get some more energy in here. Hopefully, with this and with it being daytime, it should help boost the energy production to get the battery charged on our base. Is that it? That's it. Okay. So let's see. Are we pulling in more? Let's look. Let's look. Base battery. We're still not pulling anything in. So I'm kind of curious, is there a reason that is that? Because we should be pulling enough in. Maybe it's just because those other ones are on charge. I don't know. Maybe we got to put them on auto. Like this one here, if we put it on auto, maybe that'll work. So let's get in here. Oops, get in there. There's. So if we put this one on auto, and I have my hotbar set up here as well as the same. So we have the connector on 9 and the battery on 8. The battery on 8 is it's charged. So let's go ahead and put that on auto. And hopefully that, let me see if that helps. Oops. I love that I can walk under here. It has so much clearance now. The only clearance that it doesn't have is like these bits here and the suspension. That's the only disconcerting part, but they are 5x5 tires, so hopefully that is good. I'm going to take it out for a test drive as well. So what are we looking for here? We're looking for K. There we go. So putting that on auto, did that? No. Alright, so again, let me put this one on auto, because I'm just kind of curious. We'll do a little test here. Let's put this battery on auto. I probably could have just done it from there, but it's easier to do it from here. 8 auto. There we go. Alright, so we put that on auto. So let's see. Again, I could probably do this from the same screen, but yeah, so there we go. So when those things are on auto, apparently maybe they self-regulate, so it doesn't take it all in one spot. So I guess that's my hypothesis. So as you can see now, it doesn't have a red light on it, but okay. All right. So let's go ahead and again, I think I'm going to leave. Guys, let me know what you guys want me to do with this. I think the one thing I'm going to do something first, and then let me know what else I can do with it. What I think I'm going to do, my idea was to just put a bunch of drills on here, and then go over to a mountain and just make a big hole, and then just like strip mine it, right? So I was thinking about doing that, or again using this to shuttle around the bee. Our little atmospheric ship there, and then either or third option I was thinking about doing is using hydraulics to put some drills on the side here. So this would be just one big drilling ship, and then I can just strip mine the ground, like just drive along and strip mine the ground. That was another theory of mine, another option that I was thinking about. But let's go ahead and take it out for a test drive. I'm gonna save first because I don't want to lose it. Yeah, I do want to save. Alright, let's hop into the cockpit here. Take it out for a good old test drive. Battery is already on auto, so let's go ahead and unhook. And then get our bearings here. There we go. Perfect. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. And this guy, it goes over all terrains. I do want to put some 5x5 tires in the middle there too, kind of make it a caterpillar. But this thing definitely, I mean, we can take out trees, you know. But the wheels are nice and wide, so it hardly will turn over. And the center of gravity is pretty centered as well. We can do a little drifting like we just did right there, which is very fun. But this will get us to where we need to go very quick. Oh, shoot. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, we did it. See? And that's why I save. Okay, I'm going to be right back and reload. Alright, we were reloaded. I took it a little too far, guys. Took it a little too far, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll do fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and take another little test drive here. So there's improvements definitely on here that I can do. I think maybe the middle wheels, what I'll do is I'll put them a little bit more, a little wider maybe? Would that work? I don't know. Kind of curious. Anyways, but this thing really does, as long as we don't find ourselves airborne again, it really does cover a lot of distance really quick. So I am very happy about that. Let's do a little tree. And this is where we found ourselves the last time. Going a little slower over it, just goes over it. It goes over it nicely, like rough terrain like this. So as long as we're not going way too fast. Oh no, 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 no. Do not go in the hole. No, Mr. Rover, do not go in the hole. Alright, let me see if I can't go up a mountain here real quick. Just want to test this out. But this should have enough power to... Yeah, because this can actually scale a mountain. Like a... Not a very steep mountain, but it can actually get up this mountain pretty well. And it should have enough power so when all of those cargo containers are full, I'm thinking that we should have enough power to go wherever we need to go, and it shouldn't really affect it too much. Okay, so let's go back to base. That was a very good test, actually. And I definitely... Oh, no. Parking brakes. Nope. We're flipping. We're flipping. We're... Okay. We're going to flip back over. Alright. That works as well. I think we hurt the battery. I think we're okay other than that. Let me look at my... Yeah, oh, okay, so the connectors are bad. Medium cargo container, interior lights, so a few things got hit there. So let me see, let me open this up as well. Yeah, so a few things got hit, not too worried about it. I think what I want to do too, just in case that happens again, oh god. No. Wait a minute, where are we? Can we get down there? I don't think we can get down there. We're in a precarious little position here. Yeah, we can't. Can we get out? Yeah, we can get out. Come on. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Oh no, we're gonna flip again. Eee. Oh no. Well, this is not the way to get down a mountain. Just gonna say that. And we came into a skid. Okay. So I'm not gonna do that again. Let's just reload. Okay. Alright. Alright. So we're doing just a little testing here. So we're testing the limits of our large rover. So I think I may want to mess with the settings as well. So with the... Let's just do this. Can we just do... What's on the ship? No. I think what I want to do is I want to go ahead and put on... Where's our wheels? Okay, anyways. So I think what I want to do is I want to... Let me just disconnect from the base here. Is I want to readjust the power on the wheels. So hopefully that will prevent us from really messing things up like that, like we just did. Because it's a little overpowered at the moment. So yeah. But it's a lot better than the Ladybug was. The Ladybug was cool. Don't get me wrong. It really served a purpose and it really did well. But yeah. So this is also fairly easy. So I did do a little testing on the connector as well. So I made sure that was good. I'm gonna try to miss this hole here. So if we just roll over here and come in the right way, just like so, we can line this up pretty easily, and it should just turn green if we just come in here and do that. There we go. Or turn yellow, I should say. And then we can just connect right back up. Just like so. So that's very, very cool. I wonder if I should put... Yeah, I think I'm going to put... I don't know, it's because it's flipping quite a bit, and it's flipping from the top, or from the front. So I may want to make it a little bit more front heavy. I don't know. Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm not a engineer. I'm a space engineer. I'm not a proper engineer, I should say. So let's get out of there. Okay. Alright, so as you can tell, I have a lot of things to do, so the next time you see me, or you see this, see the video, I should have all of the paneling here filled out so it looks like a proper base. And I should have also like all the connectors, get in there, all these connectors here done so we can actually use the conveyors, and I will have the power sorted out as well. So anyways, gonna leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see what I'm running this game on, if you want to see what my game rig specs are, they're down there in the description. Nothing special, but it tends to play this game pretty well, so I like it. Anyways, I hope everybody's staying safe and doing well, and I will see everybody very, very soon. Bye for now, guys.